Forget everything you thought you knew about the Wild West. We've been fed a diet of stallions, stagecoaches, and rugged cavalry mounts. But in the 1850s, the U.S. Army was betting on a different kind of soldier. One with two humps, a foul temper, and the ability to walk for days without a single drop of water. This is the bizarre, true story of the U.S. Camel Corps, a high-stakes military experiment that nearly changed the face of the American frontier forever. It was a logistical fever dream that pitted imported beasts against skeptical frontiersmen, ending in a haunting diaspora of feral camels roaming the desert as ghosts for decades. Why did the military trade their horses for dromedaries? And why was this massive success scrubbed from our history books? The year is 1853. The United States has just acquired massive swaths of land after the Mexican-American War. There's just one problem. It's a graveyard. The Southwest is a scorching, waterless vacuum that kills horses and mules by the hundreds. Enter Secretary of War Jefferson Davis. He had a radical idea. If the American West looked like the Middle East, why not use the animals that conquered the Middle East in 1856? Major Henry Wayne led a $30,000 mission to the Ottoman Empire. He returned with 75 camels and a handful of native handlers, including the legendary High Jolly. When they landed at Indianola, Texas, the locals thought they were seeing a literal alien invasion. This was the start of a surreal military transformation. The experiment was an immediate, staggering success on paper. During test runs, the camels carried 800 pounds of gear, triple what a mule could handle, and they did it while eating bitter creosote bushes that even a starving horse would touch. But there was a human problem. The soldiers hated them. The camels smelled like rotting vegetation. They had a habit of biting, and their unique swaying gait caused seasickness in seasoned cavalrymen. But the real issue was the horses. The scent of a camel would send a standard army horse into a panicked stampede. Tensions rose as mule drivers, fearing for their jobs, began to openly sabotage the experiment. Despite the pushback, the camels proved their worth. Edward Fitzgerald Beale led a survey mission all the way to California, navigating terrain that would have been a death sentence for any other animal. But then the world stopped. 1861, the American Civil War. Suddenly, the U.S. military didn't care about Western exploration. They were fighting for internal survival. The Camel Corps was caught in the crossfire. The remaining herd was auctioned off to circuses and mines, but many were simply let go. For the next 80 years, the American Southwest became a surreal landscape. Prospectors told stories of red ghosts, camels that had gone feral, roaming Arizona and New Mexico. The most chilling legend tells of a massive red camel carrying a human skeleton strapped to its back, terrorizing lonely ranches in the dead of night. Why was the most efficient desert transport in history rejected? Because camels didn't fit the American identity. We wanted the romance of the horse, not the pragmatism of the dromedary. The Camel Corps remains a testament to a what-if history, a time when the Wild West was almost a camel-driven empire. Today, only a few graves and old legends remain. But next time you're in the desert and the wind whistles through the cactus, keep your eyes on the horizon. The ghosts of the American Sahara might still be out there.